Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Infinite Omega with me, Black Death, coming at you today with another video for Hitman 2, which, it's been a while since I've covered it on the channel, but given that Hitman 3 is just on the horizon, one could say that I'm pretty pumped, so I've been getting back into the game. In so doing, it did remind me of a video I intended to make ages ago, but never actually got around to, but I felt like now's as good a time as any, and I think this will be able to help new and returning players alike. So, what are we talking about? Well, this is the Escalation, the Dexter Discordance, which, upon completion, will unlock us the Striker. Now, believe you me, if you don't already have the Striker, you want the Striker. It's a piercing hand cannon powerhouse, much like the Matador that would come out for Hitman 2, and I've got a video for that as well. I'll leave a link in the description below, but today is all about the Striker. But in order to unlock it, first things first, we're going to have to complete this escalation, and the first step in doing so is to complete level 1, with our first goal being to retrieve the Striker. Secondly, we're going to have to go all Dexter on Dexter here, much like we went Dexter on Dexter's dickhead brother in Absolution. And lastly, we are allowed no disguise changes. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Did I mention that we're going to be doing the entire mission Zero Mastery? Because we're going to be doing the entire mission Zero Mastery, just to show that that's possible. Let's do it. So, hopefully you'll enjoy the video, or maybe even find it helpful. If you do, please don't forget to leave a like down below, as well as subscribe to the channel for more great videos in the future. So, for this mission, we're going to start out in the restaurant here, with 47 standing at the bar, seemingly enjoying a nice cold brew. Can't say I really recognize the brand, but you know what? 47, no time for such nonsense. Put that thing down, we got places to go, people to kill.
Good evening.
We'll take our leave of the restaurant here, exiting through the doors. And just around here, yeah, down there, you can see Amos Dexter. He's just heading in towards his quarters. So we're going to do a little bit of a sprint to catch up with him. Now let's duck down just to keep out of sight. Wait a moment here. And just around this corner here, there's the coffee table. We're going to grab this bust, and we'll give you a nice whack to the skull. And you know what? I'm feeling generous, so I'm going to give one to Amos too. Sharing is caring, after all. Now we're just going to take her body, and we're going to hide it in the cupboard. It's highly unlikely in this particular instance that anyone's going to come in the room, but it's always good practice to hide your bodies. Now we need to grab the gun. No, those are the cigarettes. Here's the gun. The Striker. Yeah, let's take that. But we're going to put that away for now, as we don't really want to make a lot of noise. Amos, would you accompany me to the balcony? If you could help me out, buddy. I actually dropped my cell phone over the edge here off my balcony, and... No, I didn't want to lean. Amos, yeah, come on. Yeah, so if you can help me out by finding my cell phone, I'd really appreciate it. Here, let me help you get a better look. Any luck? Oh, dear. I don't think he's gonna find it. Ah, screw you, Amos. You're never any help. Okay, so with that done, we just want to make our exit here.
Don't squat on your spurs now.
You know what? You can shut your whore mouth. What 47 chooses to do with his own spurs on his own time, that's his business. Sitting there judging me, punk-ass bitch. Anyway, so now we're just gonna make our escape here. Getting into this, what the hell's this thing called again? Sky car? No, a gondola. It's a gondola. Yeah, I knew that. We're in the gondola. And with that, we've completed level 1 of this escalation. Oh, and even unlocked someone could hurt themselves. So there you go. Silent Assassin, minute 39 seconds. Not too shabby. And so now we get 2 more complications added to the mission regarding trespassers. So when somebody enters 47 Suite, they become targets. All trespassers must be eliminated before you can exit the level, and we must eliminate at least 3 trespassers. Everything else seems to stay the same, so let's do it. Again, we kick off the mission by starting out in the restaurant here, but I'm going to go ahead and skip the cutscene to move things along. Yeah, get out of my way. Yeah, so by skipping the cutscene, that's throwing the timing off a little bit. So we can see Amos is only just arriving at his room. But first he has to stare at a plant or something. Absolute genius. We'll just casually follow him over to his room here. Again, we're just going to bust this bust over the back of her dome. But this time I'm going to let little Dexy carry on his merry way out to the balcony. Stash her away for safekeeping. And go ahead and retrieve our Striker. Now what say we go join Amos out on the balcony. Oh, Amos, what you clapping at? Was it the potential for a gunshot through the back of the head? Well, if it was, I mean, you know, you got your wish. Now, because I took the gunshot out here on the balcony, nobody inside heard it, therefore not causing any kind of commotion. However, since we need to have ourselves some trespassers, we're going to have to create said trespassers. Therefore, we're going to have to create a commotion. That ought to do it. Now, due to the gunshot, some people are going to start fleeing in terror towards 47 Suite of all places, which will soon in retrospect come to be seen as a very poor life choice, but we got 2, 3, 4, 5. Not a great plan, guys. That guard's going to go investigate the noise, so we're going to go in here, make sure to close the door behind us, and I'm going to equip my trusty bust. Whoa now, where do you think you're going? Stick around. You can't just wander into 47 Suite and then turn around to leave like it ain't no thing. You gonna stick around? Nope, you stick around. You're trying to flee now. And now you're trying to run. Good God, 47 cannot throw parties with people trying to flee. Sir, are you going to come in and join the festivities? There's room for one more. Oh, that's a shame. Oh well, we got enough. Whoa, this guy's freaking out. Just calm down, we'll get to you. At this point, we're just gonna drag these bodies out of sight, including Twitchy McGee here, who, I don't know what the hell's going on with him. We're just doing this so that in case anyone walks by in the hallway and looks in, we won't spoil a silent assassin, which you might be thinking is already spoiled due to 4 unconscious witnesses. But not to worry, 47 will deal with that at breakneck speed. All too easy. Like nothing happened at all. And just like that, we're back to Silent Assassin. On a personal note, I'd like to thank everyone who attended the first annual Next Snap-a-Palooza, and do invite everyone to return next year. Though I do understand due to certain events that took place, audience retention may be rather low.
Yeah, it's a good situation.
Now we just make our escape. And with that, we've completed level 2. Along with the straight shot challenge. And another Silent Assassin with a 2-minute 50-second completion, we begin level 3, with the added complication, Double Striker, eliminate 2 targets with 1 bullet. Alright then, let's finish this thing. And now we've made it to the final event, which, to be honest, is actually not that much harder than the other 2 levels, although I did forget to mention one thing. When we progressed to level 3, there was an additional complication I forgot to highlight, which is we do need to kill Dexter using the Striker now. Any other method of killing him will fail the mission. By now, this opening bit should be fairly simple as it follows the same routine as previous runs, starting out by stalking it, bopping it, hiding it, taking it, and my favorite bit, blasting it. Bye-bye, Dexy. Next up, we once again just have to create and subsequently deal with some trespassers. That ought to get the ball rolling. Yep, people are gonna start fleeing. So we got 1,
Thank God you're here.
3, 4, 5, 6. Very nice. Come into my trap. Guard, are you gonna come in too? No, he's gonna go check that out. Alright, it's bustin' time. Now this is one hell of a party. But we are going to move it out onto the balcony. So now with all of our helpful trespasser volunteers assembled out here on the balcony, and keeping in mind that the added complication for level 3 is to kill 2 targets with 1 bullet, didn't actually say they had to be conscious. So just line up a shot, and done. And once that's completed, you can dispose of the rest of the targets however you please. I'm just going to dump them over the edge here. And just like that, we're done. Now to just make our way to an exit. As we board the gondola for the final time, we have now completed the final stage of this escalation. With level 3 completed, we've unlocked the Silent Escalation Challenge, as well as achieving Silent Assassin with a completion time of 5 minutes and 6 seconds. Took it a little bit longer due to moving around all the bodies, but otherwise the routine is more or less the same as the first 2 go-arounds, and we did that all 0 mastery. As for unlocks, if you've followed along with this guide and completed all 3 levels of the escalation, you are now the proud owner of the Striker Hand Cannon. With its strong piercing and high damage, this one's a lot of fun for causing chaos. Though, if I'm being honest, not really the best choice for most Silent Assassin runs. I know, controversial point. So there you go. This has been the Dexter Discordance Escalation, completed levels 1 through 3, unlocking the Striker Hand Cannon. As far as escalations go, this one is by no means the hardest, but people are often looking for assistance with the escalations with unlocks attached to them, which is why I put together this video. And hopefully you did find it helpful, and/or enjoyable. Either way, please go ahead and leave a like down below, as well as comment on the video, share it with your friends, and if you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel, as I want to bring you a lot more great content in the future, and your support really does help out a lot. But anyway, that's enough for now. This is Infinite Omega. I've been Black Deatha, this has been Hitman 2, the Dexter Discordance Escalation, completed levels 1 through 3 and unlocking the hand cannon. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. You guys have yourselves a great day. Goodbye.